All right, boys and girls, we are back, and I'm trying to figure out why that won't close. Ah, here we go. Okay, we are back. Today we're doing reteaching 8-7, and we're discussing the rules when it comes to dividing with 0 and 1. And this is a little bit different. The rules are very straightforward and so easy to follow, and you just have to memorize them. But the basic rule when you divide any number by 1 is that it will be that number. And let me explain that to you in maybe a picture form. So the rule states that when any number is divided by 1, the quotient is that number. So if you think of it this way, if you have 7 and you want to divide that into one group, right? So I have 7 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dots. And I want to make one group. So where's one group? How many is in that one group? There are still 7. So 7 divided by 1 equals 7. 8 divided by 1 equals 8. 1,132 divided by 1 equals 1,132. So that makes that simple for you to follow. Any number divided by 1 equals the number. Now, how about if you have any number divided by itself? Well, let's look at that. So let's read the definition right here. So any number except 0 that is divided by itself, the quotient or the answer is going to be 1. Okay, so let's think about it. I have, in this example, I have 8. And I'm going to make 8 groups. So I'm going to do, I have 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to divide it into 8 groups. Well, if I want 8 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 divided into 8 groups will mean that there will be 1 in each group. Any number divided by itself equals 1. Then we go on to learn about 0. So when 0 is divided by a number except 0, the quotient is 0. So if 0 is the first number, or the number being divided into, 0 divided by 5 equals 0. 0 divided by 5 equals 0. If you have nothing, and you want to put it in 5 groups, you can't do it. It will be nothing, right? So you can't do it. 0, you have nothing to divide into groups. It equals 0. But the piece that you have to memorize that's different with division is when you try to divide 9 or any number divided by 0. You cannot divide any number by 0. So, if 0 is the second number in a division problem, if it's 3 divided by 0, it cannot be done. Your answers are cannot be done. Any number divided by 0 cannot be done. It cannot be done. If you don't believe me, stop this video, go ask Siri, and see what kind of answer you get. And write it on this page. It will not give you the answer. Hey Siri, what is 0 divided by 5?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is 5.
Let's try that again. Hey Siri, what is 0 divided by 5?
0 divided by 5 is 0.
What is 5 divided by 0? Hey Siri, what is 5 divided by 0?
The same as 6 divided by 0. Undefined.
Undefined. That's what Siri says, undefined. It cannot be done. So any number divided by 0 cannot be done. Okay, so when we go through and we're going to do our work, let's look for those first. Let's look for anywhere where we're doing a number divided by 0. Let's see if that's on here. 25 divided by 1. Well, let's see. 25 divided by 1 is 25, right? How about 9 divided by 9? Any number divided by itself is 1. How about 0? The 0 comes first. 0 divided by 8 is 0. How about 6 divided by 6? 1. 4 divided by 1. If I have 4 pieces of candy and I'm going to put them in one group, I'm going to have 4. 7. Remember when they're written this way, we say 7 first. 7 divided by 1. If I have 7 in one group, I'm going to have 7. 12 divided by 12. 12 divided by 12. If I have 12 and I'm going to make 12 groups, what will be in each group? 1 will be in each group. What if I have 0 divided by 17? Okay, 0, I said 0 first, so it's going to be 0. Got it. What about 5 divided by 5? So I have 5. I'm going to make 5 groups. There will be 1 in each group. How about 9 divided by 1? 9 divided by 1. Well, I have 9, and I'm going to make one group, then it'll be 9. Right? Yeah, 9. Yeah, that's it. So let's compare. 15 divided by 1. Well, if I have 15, and I'm going to make one group, there will be 15 in that one. And if I have 15 divided by 15, so if I have 15 and I'm going to put them in 15 groups, there's going to be 1. So 15 and 1, well, that's greater than. How about this? If I have 0 divided by 12, well, 0 was my first number, so that's going to be 0. And if I have 12 divided by 12 groups, so I have 12 pieces of candy, and I'm going to put them in 12 groups, that'll be 1 per piece. Oh, look at that. This is less than. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again tomorrow.